Hey guys, it's Queendija, and in today's video, I will be reacting to episodes 1 and 2 of season 2 of Teasing Master Takagi-san. Let's go ahead and get started with episode 1 in 3, 2, 1, go. Did you forget something? Well, honey, that's your own damn fault. You didn't, and see, this why in school I was always smart. Hmm? What I used to do was, so it was kind of different from when I was in either elementary school or high school versus middle school. So middle school, of course, I had a locker. High school, throughout my high school career, I did not. Whoa, when the hell did I get bit? Um, I did not have a locker, and then of course, when you're in elementary school, like maybe the first couple of years, like you have cubbies and desk and stuff. But like what I used to do, if 9 out of 10, depending on if I finished all my homework, I would leave my books at school and such. Now, if it was something like I needed like my science, like my biggest books were like my science and history books. Um Sometimes I would leave those at home, not all the time, but it always depended on the situation. And then yeah, if I started forgetting books at school, I would get in trouble. Yeah, hey, we all had our own punishments as kids and stuff. But especially if I had to when I was in middle school, and depending on what days I had certain days, I would switch and leaving stuff in my locker versus leaving stuff at home and such, because then I know, okay, this is at home and this is there. But yeah, yeah. Cute opening song. I think that is by the same person from the season 1 opening. Did I get bit again? Oh my god. Mm. That's why you're supposed to do the check first before you do anything. Damn, guys, y'all supposed to be helping each other out. So, you're welcome. 見つけた? What? No, baby, go lay down. You're so gullible. Really? That's what they all say. Guys, come on. Hey. Right? She could be faking it. Really? That's gonna be me tomorrow morning. Girl, you got hypnotized. Hey, somebody take her home. Y'all sleep for 6 hours? I try to sleep for 8. Well, it also depends on what time I go to bed, though, because like it's 10:40 now, and I gotta be sleeping like the next 2 hours because I gotta wake up early tomorrow. By the time y'all see this, I should be doing my little errand that we talked about on yesterday, Thursday, because today's Friday. Because today was the only day I could record this. Okay. Yeah, when you're ready. Mm. You want to try again? No. Be like, I'm right there, kids. That was the moment when I was truly infatuated with your daddy. Yeah. You sure? You want to hurry up and get home so you don't get sick and take a nice hot bath? Hmm? He did. Well, first initial thoughts of season two. I mean, this is only really episode one, but still, what a beautiful not conclusion, continuation of this show. I mean, especially when I heard this show at the time when season one was airing, that we got a season two of this, I was like, how are we going to continue her like teasing him for 13, 12 plus episodes and such. And to see how they, like, manga wise and stuff with this series continued on, like, making it a gag of the gag is teasing and such. Because sometimes with the idea of just teasing one boy or one girl for like an entirety of a series, you have to find ways to keep it rejuvenating and refreshing at the same time. And the fact that, especially in this episode, there was different ways that, not in season one that I was expecting for him to get teased, but seeing in this the first episode, like, yeah, dead ass, this is really good. But it does also make me like go wonder like into the second episode, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, so on and so forth. And season three, when I eventually do finish the show, like how are we going with this? Who, what, when, where, or why. Take out why, because why is not important. But like, the biggest thing is, like we said for season one, is the confession. We gotta have a confession before this series is over. That's the big thing that I want. Yes, like if I had to choose, like my money between Nishikata and Takagi, who would possibly say it first, as I think I had said Takagi, but like now I feel like it should be Nishikata, just me. Um, excuse me again, sorry, sleepy. I'm ready to hit the hay and go to bed so I can do that. So I can do my errands tomorrow because I gotta wake up early. I kind of want him to say it first, but at the same time, I kind of want her to say it first. Like, it's cute when the guy or the girl says it first because then it really sets the boundary and such. And so I think it'll be super duper adorable. So hopefully, like, what else I would love to see from the second season is like another quote unquote date episode. I feel like almost every single episode in season one plus this episode for season two, we've had like a cute quote unquote dateable moment between these two. Them skipping stones and him saving her so that she wouldn't get wet, like that's a gentleman thing to do. Like, who says chivalry is dead? You never know, girls and guys. I'm mentioning y'all too, because yeah, some of y'all, for the team, y'all might want some really good ass gentlemen too. Yeah, you don't want like a fucked up man. You want a fine ass himbo. Am I right or am I right? You want a man who just makes you feel happy. Makes you, when you wake up in the mornings, that you're glad to start your day, especially when you get like messages from them just saying good morning or hi, like I miss you, da da da, just the typical norm, because you're like, oh my god, he cares about me and shit. Like, yeah, chivalry ain't dead. Yeah, good eats, good freaking eats. Go ahead and pause the video and I'll see you guys in 1 second for episode 2. Alrighty, episode 2 in 3, 2, 1, go. How do I? Take 2 in 3, 2, 1, go. It's now like half water, half ice. Well, half water, half ice, half tea. There we go. Iced tea water. What's up? Oh, it's an ice puddle. We literally just talked about ice, and Nyan Nyan Bayori is OVAs. Okay, hold on. Wait. Hold on, Takagi. What if it melts? And see, here's the thing. Right? Because hers is smaller. So wouldn't the smaller one melt quicker? Oh no. Oh, nice catch. Nice. Oh. Well, duh. Come on. Hold my hand. What's up? Your face kind of looks a little chubbier, maybe? Your eyebrows? Oh, you cut your hair. Oh, you still look good, honey bunny. Aw. Valentine's Day. Mm-mm. Just shoes. Hmm. Well, you just wait until after school then. You'll find a way, hon. Oh, Honey. Because you idiot said that. Like, god dang. Like, we can't, as women and as girls, we can't have a moment. Oh, Beba, honey. Oh. No. No. What is this music? That was some Game of Thrones type music. Oh my god. She'll give it to you when she's ready. See? When she was ready. Because it's from her. Can't hear you. Here, take your friendship chocolate. Friendship chocolate for now. Oh, but you do. That was cute. Seriously. Seeing how people are on Valentine's Day, I mean, especially for like high school students, or well, no, I'll take that back. Middle school slash elementary kids. It reminds me of when I was a kid. Um, this story isn't really about Valentine's Day. The story is more about like when it was somebody's birthday and such. Depending on who my teacher was, there was a year that I had the same teacher for 2 years. Like, I had her for both fourth and fifth grade. She decided to go ahead and teach fifth grade, so I got to see her for 2 whole years. Um, and her rule was basically not to give out invitations to people unless it was for the whole class and such. And so I remember one time, like, I was planning like a sleepover for my birthday and such. And half of my friends were either in my class or either in one of the other two classes and such. And so I remember telling my mom, like, oh, hey, I can't give these out until like either lunchtime or after school or whatever, because of the fact is my teacher won't let me hand these out and stuff because it's not for everybody. It's only for like an X amount of people. Plus, it was a sleepover. It was mainly for girls and not guys. And so I think my mom understood me, but then at the same time, one day she brought them to school. Um, and I had them, and I was like, I like specifically had told her, like, don't, just wait. Like, give me a day where I can just take them to lunch and da da da. And so she brought them to school, obviously. Um, Gave them to my teacher to give to me. And so my teacher she was like, oh, is this for the whole class? And I was like, unfortunately, no, it's not. And she's like, well, I can't have you hand them out. You have to wait. So I was cool with that. It's kind of like that in a weird way, except ish. Or there were times where like I would be paying attention to stuff, but because I was so into like anime and manga as a fourth slash fifth grader and such, and still am, even at my big old age and shit. I was literally coloring like either my mangas or I was coloring anything and such, like during my free time. And yeah. Me, I haven't talked to that particular teacher in years and such. The last teacher I had that I recently talked to, this was a couple of years ago. Well, okay, I'm not gonna count my high school teachers because like I still kind of talk to them whenever I like go on Facebook and such, which me going on Facebook is like this little like teeny tiny, like 5%, maybe 0.5. But a couple of years ago, this was like maybe around the time when I turned maybe 21 or 22. Um, I was commenting on one of my friends' pages. I think I was doing like happy birthday or whatever and such. And literally out of nowhere, I get this DM like 2 days later from this person. And I look at the name and I'm thinking nothing of it, obviously, because I'm like, who the heck is messaging me 2 days later and such? I'm like, who the frick is this? It was my third grade teacher. My friend had befriended our third grade teacher, and I did not particularly like my third grade teacher. I had not even a love-hate relationship. I like despised my third grade teacher and such. And so seeing her seeing the name and then making sure that this is the same person, looked at her Facebook picture, found out it was the same freaking person, instantly brought back all these memories. Like, you want to talk about hell? I had the worst third grade teacher from hell. The worst. You probably had like a worse grade teacher, whatever it is, but I had the worst. The worst. My third grade year in Nebraska was my hell. Hell on earth. But I thrived. I'll just tell you that. I succeeded from that woman. After that day that I had a conversation with her, I never talked to her again. So I'm still thriving now. So, hey, I'm always happy about that for me. you know, because your girl's got to thrive no matter what. But no, this was a cute episode and such. It really was. I love the romance aspect of it. It was very sweet and cute and wholesome and stuff because, you know, your girl just loves the shit out of love and such. But yeah, this was very wholesome for both of these episodes. Seriously. But other than that, guys, that was my reaction to episodes 1 and 2 of season 2 of Teasing Master Takagi-san. If you guys enjoyed it, please give me a like. It really helps me out. Also, subscribe to my channel. I make videos every single day. Join the Master Squad. And of course, I will see everybody else on Thursday and Patreons the following Saturday for episodes 3 and 4. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.